Bida lagi sa kainan kapag usapang seafoods ang alimango o crabs. Pero alam nyo ba na mayroong proyekto ang Department of Science and Technology at iba pang sangay nito upang mas mapadami pa ang bilang ng alimango o alimasag na nahuhuli nila. At huwag ismulin dahil ang mga crabs na ito export quality. Kaya naman, hindi lang basta sa crab lovers ang pakinabang kung hindi maging sa mga taong nakaasa sa ganitong kabuhayan. Panoorin sa aming inihandang dokumentaryo ang istorya ng Philippine Mangrove Crab dito lamang sa DOSTv, Science for the People.
Potential is huge. Of course, the way to start also needs a lot of funding.
It's really significant because we have already improved the hatchery survival.
Exciting yung mangrove crab industry kasi mataas ang demand. Yung mga adult crabs, itlog namin dito hanggat mag-hatch yung kanilang itlog. So yung larvae ay ikukulture namin sa tangke dito sa hatchery hanggat maging crab instar sila. Yung itsura bang crab na pero maliliit. So yun, dadalhin na namin siya sa nursery ponds na merong cages. Doon siya palalakihin for 1.5 months, no?
So after 15 to 30 days, mag-spawn sila. So pag spawn nila, i-transfer namin sa hatching tank. Then i-condition ulit for 9 to 11 days. So after 9 to 11 days, mag-spawn sila, mag-hatch. Then yung iba dalhin na sa nursery ng self-deck, doon na in-nursery. Then pag after nursery, transfer na siya sa grow out.
So yung crabs na galing sa nursery ay nilalagay muna namin dito sa mga basins and we sort them according to size. Kasi pag ibebenta, iba rin ang presyo ng mga maliit at saka ng mga malalaking crab. So from here, we can decide kung ipagbibili namin siya sa mga farmers o kaya gagamitin namin for our softshell crab.
Bali po, nilalagay po namin siya sa box para po ma-monitor natin ng maigi kung may soft shell na or wala. Ito yung sinasabi kong dalawa. Merong soft at saka ito yung walang laman. So, yung walang laman, ayan. Wala talaga siyang laman. Ayan. So, kung makikita nyo, sa soft shell crab, lahat chini-change niya. Kahit yung mata, yung gills. So, nasi-change yan lahat. So, pag pag nag-molt siya, lumalaki siya. Mas lumalaki siya ng 30 to 50%. Kung kumpara mo doon sa old niya na shell. So, soft na to. Ito na yung soft shell crab natin. Winawash namin ng fresh water. Right after that, nilalagay namin sa freezer. So this is your soft shell crab.
After ma-harvest, dadalhin namin dito sa may caretaker's hut, and then prepare kami ng clean na tub, and then may clean na fresh water. Ilalagay namin yung newly harvested na crab with aerated siya. So purpose niyan is para parang mas tatagal yung pag ano niya, yung pag hard niya, and then yung ano niya is para parang lalabas niya yung alat sa katawan niya. So after 30 minutes na, ilalagay sa plastic cling wrap, ano gid siya, i-close gid siya. So after na-wrap yung crab, papasok namin sa freezer para for storing until lalabas na namin for sa mga orders. Ganun na. So from the pan to the tub to the freezer to the buyer. Ganun na yung story ng negosyo namin.
So far, may mga nai-train na kaming stakeholders sa different phases of mud crab culture, no? Meron na ring mga nagpo-produce na hatcheries ng crablets na pwede nang gawitin ng fish farmers natin.
When I was assigned sa Seaf Deck, nag-work ako doon before. Assistant ako ni Dr. Felicio, who is yung lead sa mud crab dito sa Philippines. So fortunately, nabigyan niya ako ng mga ideas, knowledge kung paano ng crab from nursery hanggang grow out. And then during one of those mga studies, nag-study kami na paano mag-grow ng soft shell. Kasi meron ng mga negosyo ng crabs as mga crablets, pero nagbebenta rin for fattening, and then may nagbebenta din for grow out. So may mga ibang-ibang market yung crabs.
Usually, pag ganitong kailangan nila ng technology, kailangan nila malaman ng technology, we usually invite them to see our facilities and show the operation.
The training is very informative because for me, I have zero experience at all. And with the zero experience, I thought it's going to be very difficult. But the way they explain things, the way things rolling, it's informative and quite easy to follow.
Oh, syempre, malaki yung namamatay sa crabs. So from soya 1 to soya 5, mataas yung mortality rate. So mga 10 to 15%. So from soya 1 hanggang crab instar, andyan lang kami sa 3 to 7%. So average siya mga 5%. So project sa Safe Deck at saka sa Picard, DOST, so at least malaki yung naitulong ng Picard at saka DOST sa Safe Deck. Ang Safe Deck naman contribute sa mga technical, support sa mga grower para to teach them how to grow crabs at saka how to rear in grow out ponds. So at least malaki din ang naitulong talaga ng DOST sa Safe Deck at saka sa small grower to grow crabs.
Kasi yung some of the major issues facing the mud crab industry are the lack of seed stock. Ito yung mga kulang sa crablets na ilalagay for farming, ano. And then the use also of fish as food for the crabs in the grow out ponds. Pag fish ang ginagamit natin, nakikipag-compete tayo sa mga tao, no, para sa pagkain. And then also diseases in the grow out ponds, no. Yun ang mga in-address namin sa programa namin under DOST. Although we still have other issues that we also addressed in under the program.
This is something that the country is currently lacking, crabs. Currently, everybody is taking it from the wild. So now the supply of crablets or small crabs, both for the farmers as well as the market is declining rapidly. So I just see that there's a potential in doing this, in supplying the farmers with newly hatched crabs. So that's why I'm here.
In my country, the demand in mackerel crab is every day. Every day in the island where I live, in Huahine, people are selling crabs on the market. They're selling to the other shop in Tahiti, and the demand increasing. So now we can see smaller crab. They didn't respect the regulation. There is a small black market. You can have small crab, female crab, hatching crab. So it's no good. That's why I'm here to have the project to have a sensibilization of my government to say, okay, I know how to produce crablets, and perhaps I will sell these crablets to other islands to make the broodstock live again.
Siyempre, pag nasa soft shell crab production ka, mas maikli yung culture period mo compared to the hard-shelled crabs, no? Pero yung market mo naman dito kasi iba-iba eh, no? So, yung ibang ayaw maghimay, pwedeng kumain yung soft shell crabs kasi pag kiniluto mo yan, ano lahat, makakain mo. Samantalang yung malaki, syempre maghihimay ka pa doon. Pero, you can export that na live kasi yung ibang consumers gusto nila ng live, no, na crabs.
When we sell this, for example, this one, yung crab, 500 pesos per kilo. But you eat the whole 500 pesos. If you buy the regular crabs na for 400 pesos na lower, but you eat only mga 20% of that. So yung meat lang, but yung shell niya na yung matigas, hindi mo makakain, na more yung weight niya. So, ano mo is mas makakamura ka doon kasi makakain mo lahat yung crab na doon. Dito sa Iloilo, may mga gourmet restaurants, yung brewery, farm-to-table na restaurants, and then yun, nakilala ng mga tapos ibang mga chef nagsasabi na, uy, matagal na namin hinahanap to sa States, ito yung palagi kong kinakain, pero tapos sa Thailand, ito yung kinakain namin.
Soft-shell crab is really not too popular before here in our city, and it's because you cannot really get a produce here. So, when we opened Farm to Table, people were surprised that we are serving soft-shell crab tempura and soft taco with soft-shell crab. And they usually ask, where did you get this? This dish is very close to my heart. It's called the soft-shell crab tempura. We wanted to present the first time we served the soft-shell crab in something familiar with the people, which is tempura. Of course, so we have to serve it basic, the soft-shell crab tempura. And we were so amazed with the reception and how the people reacted to it, and they loved it. And so we continued to experiment how to find ways to be creative in serving it in another manner. But again, this is the original way how we serve the soft-shell crab in our restaurant. We serve it as a tempura. This is the soft taco with soft-shell crab and coconut coleslaw. Our coleslaw is with gata, corn, red cabbage, and carrots. And of course, the star of this dish is the soft-shell crab. So we put a little cornstarch, season it with a little bit of Himalayan sea salt and black pepper, and then deep fry, and just put it in our little small hand-rolled pita bread. And Viola, you have a beautiful dish which is a bestseller, which is called the soft taco with soft-shell crab and coleslaw with gata. I would like to invite everyone, of course, to support the local suppliers of Iloilo, to support our farmers, to support our local fishermen, because this is the only way to give back to the community.
The only problem now is the availability of the crablets that you're going to be used for the soft-shell crab business. Pinapangarap namin na masusupplyan na yung mga nag-aalaga ng soft-shell crab and other crab as well, na parang hindi na tayo magre-rely from the wild, and ito na ang gagamitin natin na source of crablet.
It's really significant because we have already improved the hatchery survival, which is very hard. And so we already increased it from 3% to 5%. And then for the nursery, we already increased also the survival rate from 5% to 7%.
We're now encouraging commercial adopters of this technology para nga masabi natin na we can have an established soft-shell crab industry in the Philippines.
I really hope that one day that Iloilo will be known as a major supplier and producers of soft-shell crab, because I really believe in this product and how it can grow.
Good morning sa iyo, Jel. Good morning po sa lahat ng taga-subaybay ng DOSTv. Nakakapekto sa ating bansa ang amihan dito lamang sa may bandang Northern Luzon at patuloy na nakakapekto ang easterlies. Ito yung mainit na hangin galing sa Pacific Ocean kung saan nakapektuhan ang malaking bahagi ng bansa. Meron tayong binabantayan isang low pressure area na sa layong 1,105 kilometers silangan ng Mindanao. Ay kasalukuyan nasa labas ito ng ating PAR at inaasahan na po natin papasok ito sa PAR ngayong araw. Base sa ating mga data at sa analysis po namin, mababang tsansa itong maging bagyo. Pero itong kaulapan dala ng low pressure area ang makakapekto sa bansa, lalo po dito sa Visayas at Mindanao. Para sa araw nito, sa Luzon ay makakaranas ng maganda panahon maliban sa mga isolated na pag-ulan o thunderstorm kadalasan sa hapon o gabi. Ganun din po sa Visayas. Inaasahan po natin sa mga hapon ng gabi itong mga isolated na mga pag-ulan. Pero sa Davao at Caraga region ay dahil sa itong paglapit, inaasahan natin ng epekto ng low pressure area, itong Davao and Caraga region ay makaranas ng maulap na kalangitan na may mga kalat-kalat na pag-ulan at thunderstorm. Samantala, yung labing bahagi ng Mindanao, magiging mainit na panahon at minasam pa rin tayo, mga isolated na pag-ulan or thunderstorm sa hapon o gabi. At dahil nga po sa amihan, magiging maalon hanggang sa napakaalon ang ating baybaying dagat sa Batanes, Babuyan Group of Islands, Calayan, Northern Coast ng Cagayan, Ilocos Norte at Ilocos Sur. Kaya paalala po sa ating mga bayan na huwag munang pumalaot. Dahil inaasahan po natin ang taas ng alon ay aabot hanggang 4.5 meters. Sa susunod ng 3 araw sa Metro Manila ay patuloy makakaranas ng mainit na panahon at maganda panahon maliban sa mga isolated na mga pag-ulan or thunderstorm, ganun din po sa Baguio City. Sa Legazpi City ay pagdating ng susunod na linggo ay inaasahan po natin maging maulap na kalangitan na may mga kalat-kalat na pag-ulan at thunderstorm. Sa Metro Cebu naman ay sa weekend at ganoon din sa Lunes next week ay maulap na kalangitan na may mga kalat-kalat na pag-ulan at thunderstorm. Sa Metro Davao, patuloy makakaranas na maulap na kalangitan na may mga kalat-kalat na pag-ulan sa weekend at inaasahan po natin na magiging maganda panahon pagdating ng Lunes next week. Ang araw po ay inaasahan pa ng lulubog sa ganap na 6:03 ng hapon. Para sa mga karagdagang updates, sundan po kami sa aming social media account. Bisitahin po lagi ang ating Pag-asa website, www.pagasa.usd.gov.ph. Mula sa Pag-asa, ako po, si Alzar D. Aurelio.
DOSTv would like to thank Filipino Creazione de Mano Incorporated. Visit their showroom at ground floor lobby, PSMBFI Building, 318 Santolan Road, West Crames, San Juan City. SciTev, the world's leading source of reliable and authoritative news, views, and analysis on information about science and technology for global development. Visit their website at www.sidev.net.
Ang mga intervention na tulad ng sa ating napanood sa food production ang isa sa mga pinakamalaking impact sa atin ng science and technology. Madalas iniisip natin na tungkol lamang ito sa mga makina at lagay ng panahon. Pero nakakaligtaan nating makita ang malaking tulong na naibibigay nito upang maging sustainable ang ating pinagkukunan ng pagkain. Maraming salamat po sa isang linggo ninyong pagtutok sa aming programa. Ako po si Jel Miranda, hanggang sa isang linggong muli nating pagtalakay sa mga bagong ganap at kaalaman sa World of Science. Dito lamang sa DOSTv, Science for the People.